friends, Andy Vegan. I try a new dressing today, and I try it with a salad that is turned into a main by adding cauliflower rice to the lettuce. And I show you that in a sec, but I have to make the dressing first. This new dish, rice with salad, so to say, to make a starter into a main, you can say, is so fantastic. And I want to try a new dressing with it. Let's see if it works. It's very simple cashew cauliflower, garlic cashew cream. So sorry, garlic cashew cream. And my usually dressing, very simple one, is just cashews with a little bit of lemon here. Can be other. This is here fatty. This is sour. This is a standard combination for the dressings. I put some cashews, a handful, a little bit. I begin with half a lemon. This is a whole lemon. I put half a lemon in. Usually I take half a lemon, but it can be a little bit more if I feel the need. So that is the base, and then I have pepper and salt. A really classic for my salads. Pepper and salt and a cream, cashew cream, pepper and salt, and a little bit of garlic. Today this is the thing, the new ingredient, garlic. Let's see, 2 cloves, and of course some water to get it creamy and runny for the salad, the dressing. So the very simple idea, let's see. Just taste a little bit and check if I need some more. And later I have to blend it once again because it needs to soak now and get the right texture, the right creaminess. But on the way I will taste it now. The texture is nice. That's something I nice. The cashews will now soak a little bit and we'll get it a little bit creamier. So we'll check again in a second, but let's taste it. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's a very gentle flavor. Half a lemon is perfectly enough, not too much. The peppery tone, the salty tone, very gentle, not too much. A little bit of garlic, not too much. So very nice. So I like, and the final flavor will only come out when it's perfectly blended, because then when everything is broken down perfectly and creamy, then the flavor is also full and round. So now I do the salad, and as I said today, I add to the green leaves, I add cauliflower rice. That's such a nice thing to do. Here is my S-blade for the food processor. That is the best tool, I would say, to make cauliflower rice. Yeah, I just need a little bit for the salad. If I make a cauliflower rice dish on its own, I need more cauliflower, but for the salad only a little bit. You see, 2 or 3 small florets, and just the florets, not so much the stems. A little bit stem you can, but not too much, I would say. So the little bit only, you see, it's not much, see, yeah. And I do only 1 dense round to make it rice. So. Good. If you have too much, if I dance too long, there's no more rice there. Then it gets powdery. But that's good now, because these little rice-like pieces, rice is not only a plant that we can eat and cook it, the rice, you know, from Asia. Rice is also the word rice comes from a plant, from a tree, and a little branch. A twig comes out of a branch. That the hole where it grows is called rice. So this is the name there. That's what the name rice comes from. So I can call these cauliflower rice. I can call it rice without even referring to the rice we all know. I looked it up. It's very interesting. But that's what I need. I need this rice-like texture to put into the salad, because these leaves, it's an oak leaf salad, oak leaf lettuce, you see. These are dark one, there are also yellow, white ones. This is dark, or green ones. This is dark, and the darker they are, the more, it's a different species. The more darker there is, the more nutrients are in there. But either way, the others, the green ones, are also delicious, and all the green leaves are super healthy. They are one with more nutrients. They are a little bit better, of course. The less nutrients, a little bit less nutrients, not so good, but I wouldn't say not so good, because they are all great. Leafy greens are the healthiest food. Dark leafy greens, the top, but the lighter ones here, lettuces here, as compared to kale or endive or so, they are very high nutrients. Kale is the highest. The other ones also have their advantages, and I don't want to eat kale every day. I don't want to eat endive every day. I want to eat also all kinds of greens, yeah? And they're all different, and we don't know that much from all the ingredients of the plants. We just begin to explore all the thousands of nutrients every single plant produces, yeah? So can produce. So, and as long as we don't know that, how can we definitely say that one is better than the other? There are indices, so signs, but we have to be careful when it comes to Western science. It's a limited kind of knowledge. It's a very solid knowledge, but it's limited, and you have to see the context. That's the trick with Western science, not holistic. So, especially when it comes to the health of leaves, yeah, we have some indicators, but this is, you see, the fluffiness. That's what makes the salad nice and beautiful. It has to be fresh and fluffy, crunchy. That's a good salad. Good lettuce. So now the cauliflower rice here, not too much, yeah? And I just give it over the salad leaves. And now the rice, they sits between the leaves automatically. Yeah? Sits between the leaves, and then the leaves cannot mesh up together. So when you have a dressing or a salad like this, without the cauliflower rice, the leaves oftentimes mesh together easily. And that's when they get mashed up and mushy and not so delicious anymore. But the crunchiness that these cauliflower rice produces here is fantastic. It's really interesting, funny, and it fits nice with the green, because the cauliflower is also a little bit sharp. The greens are a little bit bitter, and it also balances each other out, the bitterness and the sharpness. You're gonna try that, it's really amazing. Yeah. And here are tomatoes. That's a classic. Goes nicely with rice. Yeah. Cauliflower rice, no exception. Rice loves the water. That is a perfect illusion here with the watery tomatoes. Not in the flavor, but in the texture. And here, half an onion. I do that with many salads. I put half an onion, chop it up, very easy, perfect for tomatoes. Onions and tomatoes are so nice together. And rice is also, onions are also nice for cauliflower rice and for leaves. So it's a very simple, perfect thing. The only thing is I add the rice here and the dressing. And now I go back to the dressing, one more blending to get the perfect texture, and then I'm done. I figured it was too fast, and the dressing is only a small amount. I tried just for the first time here, and so I turned the speed down a little bit. Yeah, it sounded a little bit high. Yeah. That is when there's not enough content in the blender. Then it don't need that much strength. It can be a burden for the engine. So let's taste it. Yeah. Now the flavor is round and everything is one. Oh, it's okay. I'll show you what it looks like. This is a nice dressing. I will do that again. Here you see it's runny. That's nice because the rice needs a runny dressing. And the leafy greens, the tender leafy greens, these are classical tender leafy greens. not so firm, rather tender. That's why I tear them apart, not cutting them. And that requires a lighter, not so heavy, creamy dressing. That's why it's good. And also, what happens with the tender leafy greens, you cannot just toss them like that, tossing. That's not works, because I can only toss it directly before I eat it. And I have to do something in the kitchen before I want to eat it. So I wait a little bit. So I don't show you how I toss it now, but you have an idea. Yeah, that's my salad today. And well, it's a small one, so maybe I eat something with it, but when you have more rice and more salad, you can make it a main, no problem. The cauliflower rice has many qualities that are wonderful. Cauliflower is part of the cruciferous vegetables, the family of vegetables. Their little leaves grow crosswise, cruciferous, that's why. And they produce all this sulforaphane. Sulforaphane is a very powerful compound that can also fight cancer. So that's why broccoli, cauliflower, radishes, horseradish, I made it recently, the dressings with horseradish, mustard seeds, and all these things, they are cress, they are all from that family and all very powerful. They're among our most healthy plants. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe and be vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.